lovelies, how are you guys doing today? Alright, we're here for part 2. I'm back. I already got all the seams ribbon done, stitched by hand. We did the front and back panel of the gown as well as the sleeves, so we could just get started on assembling this. So today what we're going to work on is we're going to seam up or stitch together from the top or bottom all the way to the top of the arms on both sides. Then we will go and start working on the sleeves and prepping them to attach to the gown. Alright, let's move this to the sewing machine. Pincushion here. Alright, let's get started. And there you have it. The first side is done. Now we'll just sew the other side. there you have it. All the seams are sewed together. Now we will bring it over here to our ironing board. And what we want to do is open them up. So that's open right now. So once you iron this, you want to go back and maybe even tuck this in like that and sew it down. So you have those clean finishes. But we're not going to do that quite yet because, well, maybe. Let's do that. So you want to just go around and roll that. So you have that clean finish instead of this rough finish. And then I would hand sew them down instead of using the machine so you can get smaller stitches, because if you notice with this kind of material, when you use the machine, you get these big holes. And you really don't want to see that down the side. So I would hand stitch this so you don't get those big holes. Now, I told you guys at the beginning of this, in the last video, that you should use cotton. Well, I'm using cotton because I live in a warmer climate, colder climate. But if you're living in a warmer climate, let's say California, you might want to use linen because that's a little bit better at whisking moisture from your skin. With cotton, it's a little bit more warmer. So if you're living in a warmer climate, keep that in mind. You might want to go for linen. It breathes a little bit better than cotton does. But make sure it's linen, not polyester. We do not want to use polyester. Now that's done. We will have something like this, which looks like a big bag. So here's the neckline and the sleeves. But we'll work on that in a little bit. So we're going to fold this and move on to this. We have a kitty. Alright. We'll move on to the sleeves. Now, they want us to sew on the elastic first. So what we're going to do is take the over here, grab the elastic. Now, if you know how elastic works, it's supposed to keep straight. So if you go along here and cut right here, it's going to just stay like that. If you want it to bunch up like it's supposed to, you have to take about 2 inches off. And then while you're sewing it, you give it a slight tug. And it gives you that perfect elastic band you want. So, scissors. is about there. So let's take 2 inches off. So I'm going to be cutting it about right there. Just like that. Now just slightly smaller than what we have. And then we're going to do it one more time so we have one for that one. Measure it out. Get a ruler. About 2 inches. And there you have it. So we'll go back to the sewing machine and sew this on. Okay. And as you know, this is not a tutorial whatsoever because I guarantee you will not want sleeves as wide as that. So this is just how I do things. Maybe in the how not to do tutorial. Putting together an outfit or doing something that they love because they're scared that they're going to mess up, make a mistake, it's not going to look good. Because you'll never know what you can do unless you do it. Alrighty. Too close. Now that we have the sleeves done and the gown done, it's time to put the two together. So take this one, is also a good thing because if you mess up how it looks, because you have to keep in mind this has to actually function, and you don't want to accidentally sew the sleeve on.
Right.
Oh. So. Now we do this. Do it this way. Now this isn't going to be like a normal sleeve. It doesn't look like where you have to sew it all the way to the top. You actually want the sleeve to match with the neckline because you're going to bio-tape it and then put like a drawstring and tightens it all up. So. Okay, I made a mistake already. So, I think you have to fold this right side in. And then you shove it into your gown. So, because when you make this, you go inside out. Like I said, sleeves are tricky. And you don't want to accidentally sew it and figure out when you put it the way it's supposed to be, it's all wonky. So just keep playing with it until you know you got it right. If you have to unpin and pin, fiddle, just take your time. Better than to make sure it's done right than going fast and getting it done. Now that we have everything pinned, it's time to go back to sewing it. So, since you're sewing it around, you have to figure out how you want to do this. Some machines have a piece you can take off that's easier to sew armholes. So just as you're sewing, also make sure you only have the 2 layers you want, that it's not bunching up. We'll just flip it over and do the other side. Okay, now we have the sleeves on. So it should look like a tent now. So this is what we have. With all the sleeves ribbon on. Now we have to make the neckline a little bit smaller. Now, I'm not quite sure how we're supposed to do that. First, I do know I'm going to trim. So what I'm thinking is, for this, I am going to fold over twice to make a perfect line. Then it says to make like 2 buttonholes near the top in the first layer. And then you will take the bios tape, thread it through, and have it come out, and you tie it in a nice little pretty bow. So that is what we're working on right now. We're going to fold down. Make sure this is as nice hem as possible, but wide enough so we can fit the bio tape through. And then once I pin and sew it all, I'll show you how it looks. Then we'll be done. So next time you see it, I'll be trying it on.